I want to share something fascinating with you, because most men completely overlook it. When a woman is secretly thinking about being intimate with you, she doesn't always come out and say it. She doesn't usually announce it with dramatic gestures or obvious flirting. Instead, attraction psychology shows us that she changes tiny behaviors that almost seem invisible unless you know how to recognize them. These are subtle signals, micro shifts in the way she acts around you that tell you her mind is leaning toward desire. And as I walk you through these signs, you'll notice less about the words she says and more about how her energy changes when she is with you. That is why so many men miss them because they're waiting for bold in-your-face moves. But the truth is, female desire is far more nuanced than quiet. And once you learn these cues, it is like having a secret decoder that helps you read her interest before she ever admits it. Oh, and if you find these insights valuable, make sure you like this video and subscribe, because I am always sharing new ways to understand women, dating dynamics, and attraction psychology that can completely change how you connect with women. The first major shift is her tolerance for silence. Normally, silence can feel heavy, even awkward. Most people rush to fill it with chatter, especially when they're nervous or not romantically invested. But when a woman feels that sexual spark, something flips. Instead of fearing the pause, she embraces. Charlotte's moments stretch longer than usual, as if she's savoring the electricity in there. After you crack a joke, she might hold the silence, eyes lingering in yours. After you finish a sentence, she doesn't rush to respond. She just lets the moment breathe, almost daring you to notice the chemistry building. That stillness isn't empty. It is charged. Attraction psychology tells us that when she lets silence linger, she is comfortable enough to let tension speak louder than words. It is her way of showing, I don't need to feel this pace, because the connection between you is already alive. That is why it is one of the purest signs of sexual tension. You can literally feel the energy humming in those quiet seconds. The second and third changes are about collaboration and time. If she's just slightly flirting or only enjoying attention, she might as you banter with you or playfully try to win the interaction. But once intimacy crosses her mind, she switches gears. Instead offering to outsmart you, she begins aligning with you. She will detail agree more. Sit at top TTL. Finish your thoughts. Sit at top TTL. Build on your opinions. If you're suddenly a team, psychologically, this is powerful because sex is the ultimate form of collaboration. And her mind starts rehearsing that shift by syncing with you conversationally. Now, pair that with her sense of time. If she's not interested, she will guard her schedule closely. She'll mention having to leave soon or check the clock. But when desire grows, time melts. Suddenly, she lingers. She stretches the evening with excuses like no more drink, one more story, one more song. What used to feel like an hour now feels like minutes, because the attraction alters her perception. A woman willing to bend time for you is a woman who is not ready for the night to end. That is one of the clearest ways her interest is physical, not just friendly. The next signs are even more subtle. Watch how she reveals imperfections and how she touches her environment. When a woman isn't attracted, she keeps her guard up. She hides little flaws, keeps her makeup perfect, adjusts her hair constantly, and tries to control how you see her. But when she desires intimacy, she relaxes that mask. She'll let you see the real, slightly unpolished version of her. Maybe her law gets louder, less controlled. Maybe she doesn't fix the smudge or eyeliner right away. Maybe her hair falls, and she doesn't rush to smooth it. That's vulnerability. Intimacy requires vulnerability. She is showing you the side of her that is less polished because of skisses. She is previewing the raw closeness of the bedroom. Alongside it, you did notice what psychologists call displacement touches. She won't touch you directly yet, but she will touchings around her. She grips her glass tighter. She runs her fingers along feetable edge. She presses into the pillow next to her. These sensory releases are her body's way of discharging the tension she feels toward you. Her psychology is literally practicing forth. Moment when she finally touches you. Finally, notice how she guides the flow of the night and frames the interaction itself. Most women wait for men to escalate, but if she's interested in something more, she will help you without buying Gobius. She might suggest moving somewhere else, recommend another rounder, bring up a reason to extend your time together. She won't he bluntly say, "Take me home." But she is creating a porches, opening little doors for you to step through. Psychologists call this pre-escalation, a quiet rearranging of the environment. So intimacy feels like the natural next step, not at the same time. She begins leaving conversations. Open-ended. Instead of neatly closing topics. She will plant unfinished threads. We'll have to watch that movie together some night. Or that essay story I can tell in 5 minutes. These dangling threads are bridges. She wants you talkers. Hints that the night isn't meant to wrap up just yet. And the final layer, she starts curating your attention. When she isn't interested, she doesn't care where your eyes go. But when desire builds, she guides your gaze. Maybe she stretches to highlight her neckline, pauses to draw your eyes to her lips, or uses small gestures to direct your focus. It is attraction stagecraft. An enseo learned to read these subtle cues. So if you found this eye-opening, don't you forget to like this video and subscribe us. I'll be sharing even more about dating psychology, attraction triggers, and the science of irresistible chemistry.